How do you know if you're overwatering or underwatering your plant? When I first started getting into plants, I could not figure this out. It felt like the symptoms were the same. Every time you would look online, it was like the plant would be a little bit limp and droopy, and it would just kind of look sad. Maybe there would be some yellow leaves, that kind of thing. And that was the symptoms for both overwatering and underwatering. So the question you might be asking, and the question that I always asked myself, is why do the symptoms look the same? And the reality is, the symptom is the same, as well as basically the cause. Now, the reason it can't uptake water might be slightly different. In the case of underwatering, the issue is that your roots have started to desiccate. They started to dry out and shrivel up, so you've lost a good portion of your roots. What happens when you overwater is you actually remove the ability for your plant to get air into its roots. And when that happens, you can introduce bacteria, and then bacteria will start to rot away your roots, leaving you with less roots. Both underwatering and overwatering result in the loss of roots, which means that your plant cannot support the foliage that it has above the soil because it doesn't have what it needs below the soil. So that's why the symptoms look the same. The root cause is the same. You don't have enough roots. Now, in terms of when you should water your plant, for most plants, it's going to be when it's either completely dry or almost completely dry in your soil. You can measure that by weight. If you just pick up your plant when it's inside of a nursery pot, it should weigh almost nothing. Remember, water is heavy, soil and plants, when they're dry, are not.